What you really have to ask yourself here is not so much as to which brand has the better champions, but does the brand split, does that even exist? The whole shakeup, and you guys recall on Monday Night Raw, now we have a wild card, which means either 3 superstars off Raw or from SmackDown can go to either brand, or according to Lars Sullivan, it's now 4. We'll cover the tag teams. I want to cover the tag teams because I think the tag team division, for one area, it improved. For the other, it's kind of getting there, but it needs help. So right here, tag team. We have brand new tag team champions, Daniel Bryan and Eric Rowan. Now, Rowan right here, him and Luke, they did some magic in the ring. Them two, these two mastodons, well, he's no longer. I think he's down doing some stuff in NXT. They need to just, might as well call him up because I think he needs a help because, AEW, they're looking for some more superstars. And I think if WWE drops the ball on him, well, we're not talking about him. But what I'm saying is that at some point, let's see him back up here and, align himself with either Daniel or these two or something good over here on SmackDown or Raw. Either or. But I think for SmackDown right here, this was the saving grace. Because if you guys recall, a couple weeks back when they had done the draft, a lot of the top teams on SmackDown were sent over to Raw. Uso standing out from the herd for me. So I think having these two right here become champions, now that he lost the WWE title, they need to put something on Bryan because he is still an A-plus player. Yes, the tag team titles are not A-plus player belts, but just imagine this. Envision this, all right? He did the eco-friendly belt with the WWE title. Wouldn't you guys drop a like? Let me know if you guys would like to see WWE make eco-friendly tag team belts. I'd love to see that. I think that would be one thing that would really help out the whole situation with just the change-up of it all, because that's the one thing that Vince McMahon is really trying to do right now. And we got some good news on that, because from what I hear, he is supposed to be stepping down. Triple H is supposed to be picking up the ball. Now that he's going to be really busy with XFL. For Raw right here, Curt, Hawkins, and Zack, Ryder, the streak, it was killed, right? WrestleMania, it was done, it was over. Almost 200 days of losing for Hawkins. Ryder went in there, he teamed up with him, and he helped out him in so many scenarios. Had he just stayed on his own, I think the streak would have only kept going up. I have a feeling that it's coming back, and I don't think it'll get to that marker again, to the 200 days. But these belts, they are coming off them sooner than later. Who knows? He might keep them past his birthday, because I know Zack Ryder's birthday is coming up here. But this is what I want to see, you guys. I want to see these two right here capture these belts, because as of right now, the way that I see it, not necessarily their name, because we all know how we feel about their name, but seeing the War Raiders right here, don't call them War Raiders, hero fakes, they're Viking Raiders. All right, Viking Raiders, yeah, these guys are just impressive. And I can't really think of the actual word to put behind their names, because they're just sheer mass and agility. It is never compared to what any other team has brought to the tag team division. So I would like to see this change at some point. Hawkins and Ryder, look, I'm happy for you guys. I'm glad you guys got this opportunity. It's been a long time coming for both, but I think these two right here, from all the teams in Raw as of right now, I have to go with the Viking Raiders as being one of my best, just to recapture those titles, or even just lead that division. Now, Becky, 2 belts. I think she's covering both brands right here. As you know, she's covering Raw. She's covering SmackDown. It might change come Money in the Bank, because she is going to be defending both titles. It's not going to be a triple threat match. It'll be individual matches. And, if you want to ask me as to where I would like to see, derive from that, I would preferably keep one of the titles. Sure. I don't care if it's the Raw or the SmackDown, but having her keep at least one of the belts. I don't want to see her with both belts. Not that she doesn't look good. I think she looks beautiful with both belts. What I'm saying is that we're getting an overabundance of Becky Lynch on both brands. The same promos are kind of being played out the same way. So Becky Lynch right here, something needs to happen at Money in the Bank to where she either drops the SmackDown or the Raw. Now for the mid-card titles, the U.S. Championship, we have Samoa Joe and Finn Balor. Samoa Joe, he's getting that match against Ray Ray. It'll be the rematch from WrestleMania. That match is a fairly quick one, but Ray Ray was suffering from injury. Now that Ray is healthy again, I think we'll get a nice lengthy match, and I'm sure we'll get some interference from Rey Mysterio's son, Dominic. I'm sure he'll partake in that match. And Joe right here, Joe's been a dominant champ, dude. I don't care if you you go back to the early NXT days, TNA days, over on SmackDown. Like, Joe, he's always been that one. Like, as soon as that beat drops, dude, you know something's about to go down. But if you compare him right here to Finn Balor, well, non-Demon Balor, I gotta go with Joe. But when you talk about, like, Demon Balor, which I know we don't see much of, I got to go with Finn Balor right here, with, being one of the best, at least when it comes to the mid-card. And the cool thing about this, too, about this whole shakeup with Finn Balor, is that he's getting a lot of opportunities. That's one thing that I really wanted to see for Finn Balor when they did the shakeup. So seeing Balor right here, just getting all these chances that he wasn't getting on Raw, I am digging it. But I got to go with Balor. Demon Balor, non-Demon, I don't know. It's a toss-up. Right here, we go to the top belts, right? We have the Universal as well as WWE Champion. Now, Kofi Kingston, the longest road to get to this spot right here. This was cool, right? I mean, he went through gauntlet matches. I mean, all the odds, like anything that you could think of to throw at him, Vince McMahon was doing it, and it was cool. And it didn't stop there. Even after Mania, I mean, you go back to Monday Night Raw or SmackDown this past week, how he defended the title. Both nights, back to back, Vince McMahon is just pouring on the work right here. And Kofi, hey, if anybody can handle it, him as well as Rollins. Rollins, he's one of the hardest working. Both of these guys, it's kind of a toss-up for me which belt or which champion right here is standing out from these two, because both of them are solid, man. I really enjoy what both of them are doing. Rollins right here, very unique, creative, athletic ability that he's always had, especially 18 was his year. And now that I know it was a dirty, rotten way, the way that he captured the Universal title against Beast, but we're about to see it here when he goes back to, I think he's going to be taking on Brock. This is just a rumor. If it does happen, you heard it here first on Hero Fix channel. So again, he is supposed to be taking on Beast when they go over to Saudi Arabia here in about a month or so. So I'm just like, how is that going to play? Like, is he going to go for the same, right? Obviously, he's going in there as a champion. Brock Lesnar's coming back as for the rematch right here. Is he going to pull the same moves? If he doesn't, I mean, where does he stand in that top card level? Obviously, for Raw, he's still one of the best. AJ Styles too. We can talk about AJ another day, but it's going to be cool to see him going up against the Beast as to how that's going to play out. It's not going to be a 5-10 minute match like they did at WrestleMania. It's going to be more lengthy. He's going to really have to bring something different to retain that Universal title, because Beast, man, when you hit Lesnar, I mean, you guys have seen it in the past years, but when you go dirty on Lesnar, the man doesn't stay down. So I'm really curious as to where that's all going to happen. But let me know what you guys thought of which champion you think has better, whether it's Raw, whether it's SmackDown. Does the brand split really exist anymore? Because it doesn't seem that way with the whole wild card. But love to hear your thoughts. Would love to hear if you guys did enjoy the video. Be sure to hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel, and we'll see you in the next one.